You can't win this game. They're setting up for you to play.
You gonna help us or not?
So we go from being on some Exorcist Conjuring type ish last week, right? And this week we on our Indiana Jones Tomb Raider wave. I dig it. What's happening, you guys? It's Caped Informer back again to get into yet another episode of Lovecraft Country. Fellow newcomers and such, the answer is indeed yes. I do actually review the show every week, so if you want to join the gang and go deep with us onto this HBO series, please show yourself that subscribe button and let Jesus take the wheel. And of course, tap the link above to check out last week's episode review. Anyways, guys, I don't know if it's just me, but I just can't get a clear read on this show. It's almost as if every episode is its own movie within another genre. However, with still great story continuity. I mean, not only does the genre shifts, but we get different kinds of camera work, scene setups, and music choices. If I can praise this show for anything, I mean, I can absolutely praise it for a myriad of things, but is that there is truly nothing like it on TV right now. We head into the fourth episode of this series titled A History of Violence, which opens with a visit from Christina Braithwaite to Letitia's new humble abode, which we figured out in the last episode that she actually coaxed her into buying. Christina seeks Hiram's orrery, which she believes to be in Letitia's home. After realizing the threat this object faces them, she rendezvous with Atticus and Montrose, and they decide to find the lost pages from the Book of Names. This takes the trio on an Indiana Jones-esque adventure in an underground tomb located under a museum. At this point, the episode takes the next 30 minutes to flex its ability to create some incredibly tense moments as the team is taken through booby traps and some death-defying obstacles. Of course, none of these scenes would have been able to take off like they did without the incredible acting from all three of these leads. Especially Michael K. Williams, who plays Montrose, who up to this point hasn't really had his moment to steal a scene or two. Aside from surviving the many horrific traps set in the tomb, Atticus and Montrose battle their trust and damaged father-son relationship. Montrose is convinced that he's protecting his family by withholding information that he has on the sons of Adam. Atticus isn't really with that, and now feels as if he has to take on Christina and the Order by himself. Letty is caught in the middle of these two very stubborn men and has nearly had it with both of them. Add in the fact that they're all still mourning the loss of Uncle George, and you really do have some mixed and complicated emotions on the table. Hippolyta's suspicion of the two and the truth about George's death continues to grow, which leads her to seek answers for herself at the end of the episode through George's old atlas. The trio eventually finds themselves haunted by the ghosts of the sons of Adam's victims at the end of the tomb. Along with finding the pages, Atticus awakens the spirit of Yahima, a two-spirit individual who Titus found on his journeys and used to decipher the language from the Book of Names. Titus imprisoned her in his vault along with the bodies of her people, following a raw deal he made with them. The group brings her along as they escape the vault and discover later that Titus made her a siren, so she is unable to communicate once she leaves that vault. They discover that the hard way. Atticus expresses his hope that she'll be able to help them decipher the pages. However, the episode closes with a surprising turn, as Montrose relentlessly slices Yahima's throat following a short apology. Is Montrose really that desperate in keeping Atticus away from the secrets of the sons of Adam? Is it really that serious, bro? In any case, that scene was really hard to watch, especially after hearing about her story about being betrayed by Titus. That whole move just seemed a bit over the top just to be for protection. Montrose definitely moved up on my top suspect list after that scene. Anyway, in this episode, we also saw a highly unlikely pairing between Ruby and William after they met at a local bar. She seemed to be down in spirits after a squandered job opportunity, and William claims to want her for something, of which he isn't specific, but I'm under the impression it wasn't just for a one-night stand. Guys, that will do it for this Lovecraft Country episode 4 review and breakdown, but please let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share this video, subscribe, and I'll of course be seeing you all next week for episode 5.